And we are live.
Again?
Again.
We're live again?
Indeed we are.
This is becoming a bit of a habit. What is going on? Where did the time go, Shay?
It went really quickly.
That's a good question. Where does time go?
Well, who are you? What are you doing here?
I don't know. My name's Paul. What's your name, Shay?
My name is Shay.
Welcome to the Destiny Hour again with Paul. Taking your questions on anything that's troubling you in this life, giving you guidance, support. So if you have any questions, please drop them via Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, or YouTube. Hope you got through the day okay. Yes, we do this live from Johannesburg, Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. So please, let's see if we can help you in any way.
Got a greeting from a Ross from last night.
Hello, Ross. How are you doing?
And the stream's waking up, so people are joining us tonight.
Wakey, wakey. It's Paul time and question time. So please, inviting all your questions and comments. If indeed you need somebody to share this with, then share this with.
We got an update from Amy on Instagram. Amy says, "Hey guys, I'm out and about today, so I can't time in, but I wanted to pop in on my Instagram notification and say thank you, Paul, for the recommendation to get outside. I went to the beach yesterday and it was fantastic, and I'll be there again today."
Oh, thank you, Amy. I'm glad you're doing that. There's nothing like outside, particularly with all the chaos that's going on for you. So, dip your feet in the ocean, please. It's the goodest thing ever.
We're taking a question from Princess on YouTube. Princess says, "Hey Paul, does Julian have romantic feelings for me, or will this only ever be a friendship?"
Hi, Princess. Nice to hear from you, my sweetheart. Julian. Let's have a look. It is a friendship at best. That's the answer. I think if it went into anything more, it would be a total catastrophe. Some guys are just friends, but he's thought about it for sure. He wouldn't be a male if he didn't. But I would rather have him as a friend than I would as a lover. I hope that answers your question. Can't have too many friends, Oh, you can actually, if you've got bad friends. But in your case, I think you need a friend.
We're taking a question from MM. "Hi, Miss Shay and Mr. Paul. I'm always happy to see you. I would really like to know, what are my psychic gifts?"
Your psychic gifts. That's a very good question. I think you've got good intuition and a good gut feel, but overshadowing your intuition and your gut feel is your caring, and so you are empath. You do feel things, so that's a good start, and particularly in the profession you've chosen, where it's basically on science. But I think your gut feeling or your intuition could well serve you well in the future. So it's the ability to feel. That's my feeling. My feeling. My feeling is that your feeling. That is my feeling. Okay. Yeah, you have the ability to feel. Hope that answers you. Nice to hear from you, my baby.
Taking a question from WG. Hi, when will I have a new beginning in my life?
New beginning, WG. I think, just from memory, I think we said things are going to pick up once you detox from the relationship. But for some reason, I need to tell you 3 months. In fact, I'll be as bold as to say 10, 11 weeks. You'll start to feel better after 10 days. That's what I will tell you. But I would say 10 weeks, which is about 3 months. You'll be in a different space and perhaps more clearer and more positive about things. Okay, but it's not long to go. Just try and keep as busy as possible.
Positive for Life saying, hi, what is Carter's plans for us together? I asked, what's the relation? Just somebody that they're talking to.
Carter. It seems quite warm at this stage, but it needs legs and it needs a bit of patience and time. But it's certainly got warm energy. What are you thinking? Was the question, what is the intention?
They've just, what are Carter's plans for
Oh,
us together? We've been talking and we've known each other for a good minute. No rushing.
You funny child. Stop it. You haven't even met, is that correct? And already your mind's going 100 miles an hour. Okay. If he is as red-blooded as I think he is, we can't say it on air, can we? I think there's a lot of sexual chemistry going on. And I think the minute you meet, you are both going to be on fire. So if that's what you're asking, would he like a little kiss? I think the answer is absolutely yes. I mean, it takes an exceptional person to chat up somebody new and just be friends, especially of the opposite sex. They must, So my feeling is he's got the hots for you. Does that help you?
Sorry, just moderating a bit. Taking a question from Ross. Hello, Paul. Is my relationship with G going to lead somewhere serious? Going to lead to something serious?
Hi, Ross. Thank you for the question. My first instinct, I had the answer before I looked at the cards. Yeah, it's going to lead to there's a lot of chemistry going on, Ross, with this G. I think there's a lot of passion, and I think it's going to lead to something. So fasten your seatbelt, Ross. And put on the aircon, because I think it's going to get a little bit hot over there.
The last question from Princess in regards to Julian. Thank you for your insight, Paul. Do you see any major red flags with him? For now, he's a really wonderful friend.
Red flags, that's a nice question. Very nice question. It's all right talking about the friendship, etc. But I think it's a very good question, actually. Let's hope the cards are talking to us. Can be a little bit self-involved, when I say that, I'm getting the feeling that he kind of says, my problems are bigger than yours. My plans for life are bigger than yours. So I kind of got the feeling that he puts the spotlight on himself, and he's a wee bit selfish. So that is a great question. But also I need to tell you, it's a great, great answer. The cards are talking. So just be aware if it's all about me, well, then it's not about you then. And it should be, this friendship should be about sharing equally. So just be aware if he's, oh, me, when, me, I, me, oh, you know what I mean?
Okay, taking a question from Facebook from a Rajni saying, I have been feeling sick for 7 months and my doctor says I am healthy. Do you know what it is and how can I get out of it?
Rajni. Yeah. And I feel it. It's a stomach issue, what I've got. I don't know if you're feeling sort of nauseous. You can't believe how many people come to me, okay, and they say, I'm not feeling well. I've been to the doctor, they've done all the tests, and doctors can't put their finger on it. And it turns out, when those cases come across, I come across how many people have been hexed or cursed by somebody. Now, I should imagine you're quite nice looking, and I can't see anything. It's just a feeling I get. So I'm guessing there's some kind of jealousy associated with this, and I don't know if you've had a fight with somebody, and particularly the last 10 months are coming up strongly. So if you had a falling out or a disagreement, and this person seems to have taken it a little bit too far, my feeling is that there's some kind of hex, curse, or negativity being placed on you, and you do require cleansing. That is basically what that nausea and headache situation is. And you're not yourself. I almost want to feel. I feel nauseous, and to get that sensation, you must understand. There are people that do cleanse. I'm one of them, and I'm not trying to make a sale here, but I know my stuff works. So have a look at the website. We've got one we can post to you, or indeed you can come and visit me if you are in the Johannesburg area. But have a look at the website. I think is it on the screen, Shay?
Yes, it is.
All right. The protection will sort you out. I guarantee it. I've seen miracles happen. People's lives turn around with this. I stand by it. So if not me, some kind of priest or mulana or reverend, reputable, would need to sort you out. Okay, thank you for the question.
It's quite a few people joining us tonight.
Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. In the background is Shay, who's pointing her finger at me, so I can't finish my monologue.
We have a question from Atina on Facebook. Will the family hardship I'm going through pass quickly because I'm at my breaking point?
That's okay, Tina. We've all got a breaking point, and as long as you can recognize that, that's a good sign, and it's a sign of a fighter. Okay, will the hardship come to an end, Tina? I really, really hope so. Something has to happen. I'm feeling teary for you. Are you been crying? I'm feeling really upset. Okay. Somebody is exercising almost ruthless authority, okay? And they're being really demanding and painful in your situation. Now, they have to move away from that attitude right away. They got to get out of that, because it's almost like they little Nazis. Okay. Will the pain pass? Yes, but something has to happen. And I've got a feeling the big mouth in the family situation has to make an adjustment, or even remove himself from the situation. To answer your question, something dramatic is going to happen, okay, in order for the situation to calm down. It's almost like, when you get a boil, it's sore and it's got to swell up and look ugly, but then it's got to kind of pop, for want of a better word, before it starts to heal. And that's the feeling I'm getting, Tina. But I don't believe you're the problem. Can I say that? I don't believe you're the problem.
Okay, next question from Susan Williams on Facebook. Hi, Paul. No matter how hard I try, my relationship gets worse. Is there any hope? As I've been trying to save it for years, I'm just tired.
Susan Williams, thank you for reaching out. Here's the thing with a relationship. You can stand on your head and sing the national anthem, okay? And you can make the finest food. You can be as attentive as possible to your partner's needs. But unless that partner is giving equal effort, the partnership is going to be in trouble. That's the fact of the matter. Now, and I know that already, that your partner is kind of spoilt, if I'll be honest with you. I don't know if he's a mummy's boy. My feeling is that he's been spoilt rotten. And I think this relationship, he thinks he's the rock star and you're just the fan. I don't like that, and that's what's coming through in the cards. If this behavior continues and he doesn't get off his high horse or his throne, okay, he's gonna blow this. It's just pure, and I've got no doubt in my mind. And he's got this attitude that you'll never leave him, which is arrogance, deluxe, and I don't like that either. Unless you guys go to marriage counseling, or some kind of third party steps in, and he points out, he's pointed out, can't even speak, where he's going wrong. I'm afraid he is going to lose you at this pace. Not immediately. It's not a decision you've made as yet, but he's slowly going to lose his grip on you, because the more this carries on, this behavior, the more he's alienating you. But Susan, you might want to consider having a more in-depth reading. So check out the website, my sweetheart, or indeed, phone again. Okay.
I have a question from our good friend Crev on YouTube. Hi Paul, my question is, what's in store for me in the coming week? My new job related. I applied for a job.
Oh, so you've applied, Creve? Okay. So do I take it you're waiting for an answer? Is that what I'm...
What's to be expected?
Coming week, it's Thursday. Do you mean next week? Sorry. We're in Africa. We're a bit behind the times. Listen, good news is forecast. It doesn't matter if we get over the hump. What's the date today, please?
12.
The 16th, the 15th and the 16th are very strong for you. So I don't know when that is. Okay. And it's looking good. So stop panicking. And my feeling is you're going to get your wish and that you're going to be allowed to express and shine. So stop panicking, please, young person. You're going to be fine. 15th, 16th are like that. It's looking promising. So please have a weekend if you possibly can. Stop worrying because you're nice enough.
We're taking a good question from Ross saying, I live in France and would like to move to Spain soon with my mother and 2 children. Am I going to be happy there?
In Spain. The weather's fantastic. The weather is just lovely and Spanish people are nice. You ready for some good news? You're going. Okay, and the likelihood is, I don't want to say towards the end of the year because then I think I'm teasing you. But October is a prime time for you. I don't know if that's enough time, but it definitely looks wonderful for you, Ross. I would do it if I were you.
Taking a question from a Jessica on YouTube. Can I ask, does Marek have romantic feelings towards me?
Jessica? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I can't say that without... There's a lot of passion. Lots of passion from Maverick's side. It's up to you whether you want to pursue that. I'm just a little bit concerned that it's the heat of the moment kind of situation. And I don't want you to be a conquest. So don't be too eager. I sound like your grandfather. I wouldn't be too hasty to take off my clothes. I'm sorry, it sounds very square. I just don't want you to get hurt, and I don't want you to be used. So you kind of got to earn the right for that privilege. But definitely fancies you if that answers your question. Definitely. Okay, but I just want you to keep your dignity, if you know what I mean.
We have a lovely question from Daria. Hi Paul, tomorrow I turn 20. Do you have any messages for me? Anything I need to know?
Yeah, there's one big message. It's a happy birthday. Well done, you little teenager no more. That's lovely. Can almost buy alcohol now, eh? So, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough. Message for you. Stop being sad. Little danger of being a little bit, you know what I mean? Stop that, please. Because this is going to be a fabulous year. If you can get past the next few weeks. When I say that, I need about... let's get rid of March and let's get rid of the next month, which is...
April?
It would be April. Get rid of Easter. Get that behind you. It's going to be a fabulous year for you. Stop being sad, please. That's your advice, and have a great day tomorrow. Wow, wonderful.
Interesting question from Zenfin on Twitch.
Excuse me. Yeah.
From Zenfin on Twitch. Me and my mom have been having dreams drawing us to our attic. It's the one place in our home we have not cleansed with rosemary or anything. My mom feels that there is something dark up there, and I want to know what's up there.
Now, you've been doing some funny stuff, haven't you? You know that. Okay. Have you invited it? Is the question, or was it there already? My feeling is you may have invited it. So, you need to get up there with whatever you're using to cleanse. Or if you don't, well, I'm sure you know what you do. But there is, you've opened something and invited something in. So you do need to get up there and get it out of there. Okay.
You got some lovely comments coming through, all supportive and all thank yous.
Who's saying that?
Daria, Jessica, Ross, even everybody's saying thank you.
Well, guys, thank you for the compliments and the encouragement. It's lovely, it's warm, and it makes us feel real special. Thank you. Now, I just want to go to Spain now because Ross said we're going to Spain. I went to Spain. I've been to Tenerife, which is a little volcanic island. And I spent a week in Tenerife. If anybody is really interested. It was lovely. Lovely. It's really nice and warm. And the Spanish are nice people. Really nice people. And they, you know what they do? They say, we opened at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And we've worked till lunchtime. Now we're going home. And they go home and they go sleep for a few hours. And then they come back. And when they've had another little doo-doos, they go back to work. They've got the right lifestyle. Really.
This one's quite interesting. Another question from Jessica. Second question. Do I stand out to people, if I may ask? You're an amazing reader, Paul, and you are doing an amazing job at keeping track. Thank you.
Do you stand out? I hope you're not talking about your height. Because I'm getting a height issue. But, you know, you've got so much nice energy. It's incredible. You could put your hair in a ponytail and have no makeup and still stand out because you've got charm, you've got charisma. And I wish, you know, the people around you would have said that a lot more, that how nice you are and how lovely, a natural beauty. Do you stand out? Absolutely. Even that I have not seen you, you're standing out to me. Okay, so that must tell you something, sweetheart. Just walk tall, please. And if you have to wear heels, then do so. But I'm not letting height getting your way of not being noticed. You're lovely.
You got some wave of support coming through.
Thank you for the support. Every night here from 8 till 9. 8 till 9, Monday to Friday. It's Friday tomorrow.
Is it? Yes, it is.
Can you believe it? This week has just shot by. Yeah, sorry, I didn't. The week has just shot by.
You got some more people joining us tonight on YouTube and Twitch.
YouTube. Welcome everybody, wherever you are in the world and whatever platform you're on. We're here to, I'm Paul. Shay's taking the questions on anything in this life. I'm a psychic, guidance counselor, helper, healer. I'm fortunate enough to do this full time as a job, and I've been doing it for about 150 years. Oh, okay, it's a lie, all right. It's 309. So if you do need to make an appointment, put your finger down, Shay. I'm talking to the people. If you do, if you do need to make an appointment, I'm sorry about that, folks. You can make an appointment, even though we're in Johannesburg. Go to the website and have a little look. If you're in Johannesburg, come and visit, but bring your money. It's a fact. Shay and the finger.
We have a question from Coco. Good evening, everyone. Why is my mother being aloof, and how do I heal my relationship with her?
Okay, Coco, hello. Nice question. Why is your mum being aloof? Because you're not listening to her. You're not listening to her. And she feels that she's lost her, I don't want to say her place, but her authority with you. You know that old saying, mum knows best. I think she's suffering from that. And that she will say, give you some advice, Coco, and now that you're an adult, you can take it or leave it. That's kind of your choice. But it's kind of hurt her because she's lost her power. So, you can have the discussion. Mum, I'm an adult now. I'm a big girl. There's no need to treat me like a little person. And the reaction is going to be that you're always going to be my daughter, and I'm always going to be your mother. So that's the thing. She needs to be heard by you. That's the problem.
Interesting one from a user on Twitch called Psycho Pete.
Psycho Pete, I'm scared.
Psycho Pete says, I would like to know how my friend Matthew is doing, and if whether or not he is intentionally ignoring me or not.
Okay. That's a nice welcome.
Psycho Pete also says, don't be scared, I come with love.
Matthew. Oh, all right. I think I've got it. He's in the loving way. So I think he's pursuing a little bit of skirt, if you don't mind me saying. And you are competition, big boy. Mr. Pete. I think you're a threat. So if you are on the scene, I think you would destroy his chances. So it's not that he doesn't like you or he's not thinking about you. I think he thinks you might mess it up for him. Sad but true. But look, he's still his mate. That's what I need you to know. He's still his mate. And you will hear from him again. Okay, sorry. Got to use a tissue now.
Do you have another question?
Yes.
No, but I'll wait for
I'm listening.
Just get to it quickly. We have a Sophie on Facebook saying, hi from New Zealand. Anything for me, please? Is my dad proud of me?
Welcome. It's astounding me. What's her name? Sophie. Sophie, welcome. Thank you. It astounds me that people are from around the world. It's just incredible. I'm still trying to figure out how the fax machine works. and where you can get one. Is your dad proud of you? You know, some daddies have difficulty expressing. Some daddies. Some people, particularly men, have difficulty in expressing. Okay? Because, you know, to say to somebody, I'm really proud of you, or well done, kind of, it's a weak emotion. You know? Is he proud of you? You know the answer, sweetheart. It's an inside thing. Proud, it's difficult for non-actors to be proud. They just kind of keep quiet. The answer is unequivocally yes. Okay? No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Okay? But he's hard. He's from the old school. So, you know, even smiling sometimes is a sign of weakness. But is he proud of you? Yeah. He loves you, eh? The love card came up. And I'm going to say this to you, my sweetheart. You're his world. And I hope that hits right there. Not in the boobie, in the heart. Because I mean it. I'm feeling so much love at the moment about this question. Loves you. Loves you, loves you, loves you. Thank you for the question, Soph.
Got some more people joining us tonight.
That's nice, wherever you are in the world. We've had France, we've had New Zealand, we've had USA. It's remarkable. It's just astounding.
I'm just waiting for some questions to come through. You got some more people, and there's been a promise of sharing around here on
What?
the socials.
No. What do you mean?
Perhaps sharing your little channel a little bit.
Oh, so this is going to be. Should we talk posh then, Shay Shay?
Taking a question from Amiris, saying, "Hi, how does Tyler feel about me?"
Hi, Amiris. How does Tyler? You sound a bit off there, my girl. It's nice. How does he feel about you? Warm, nice. But nervous. That's the answer, and I think he needs time to move forward. Tyler needs time to move forward. So be a bit patient, please. I think things are going to warm up for you too. I'm happy to report. Just calm down. You know, anticipation can be quite sexy as well, you know. Just saying. So calm down. Don't put any pressure, and let, what they say, the mountain come to Muhammad. Rather than Muhammad, that's you, go to the mountain. Let that mountain come to you. And it's going to come. That's what I will tell you. Yes. Confirmation.
There's more people tuning in to watch you tonight.
Hello, people. If you just tuned in, this is the Destiny Hour with Paul. My good producer, my daughter Shay, is taking all the questions on life, love, career, anything troubling you. It's a God-given talent. There's no evil or witchy voodoo nonsense. The idea is to help people and make life a little bit more guided and easier for you. I do this as a full-time profession. I'm lucky enough to be able to earn a living. So you're in good hands, just in case you're wondering.
Concerning question from Coco. Hi Paul, I want advice regarding something that's bothering me. Do you think my brother thinks that I'm a bad sister?
No, I wouldn't say that. That's a bit harsh. I wouldn't say that. I would say that he expects more girly concern from you. But my feeling is that, you act kind of independent, and it's a question of he wants some of your attention. How are you, my boy? Yeah, and he needs that. I don't think he thinks you're a bad sister. No. So turn up the girly sister charm, and be a little bit more caring, because you're independent, Coco, and it looks as though you don't care from their side of the fence. So just show a little bit more care, and you'll get your brother back in no time.
Taking another question from Atina, asking, does my husband love me for me more than just being a caregiver for his father?
Oh, wow. Her name?
Atina.
Atina, hi. That's a really sad question. Do you know that? Really sad question. I'm taking my time on this, so bear with, please. Well, here's the thing. He couldn't do it. I want to put that out there. He couldn't look after. He hasn't a cooking clue. But, you've got 3 people in this marriage, and all your care and energy is going towards somebody else. So there is a downside to that. There is a cost to the relationship. So there has to be time for you guys, okay? And I feel that has been neglected over this past period of time. The question is, I think the romance may have taken a back seat, but there is certainly admiration and respect, and there is love, but it's almost become like a brother and sisterly love, and not a man and a male and a female love, and so it's still there, but it needs to be ignited again. And understandably, you understand when you're doing all the caring. The answer is yes, and there might even be a little bit of jealousy going on because of your attention on somebody else. It's still there, and it's like the fire's gone out, but however, there's still life in that fire, but it needs to be paid attention to. You can do it.
Interesting question from Zenpan. He says,
Is he still? Get up in the loft.
I have met a spirit named C. He seems like a protector, but I would like to know if he's on my side or if he's against me.
Stop messing around, please. They come in, okay, full of disguise, okay? And remember, the devil's biggest trick was to prove that he doesn't exist, And many people still believe that. Okay? So do not for 1 minute think you have got a special connection with an entity that is going to look after you, because it's not true. Stop it. It's bad and it's false. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Because I tell you what, if you don't believe me, carry on, and you're going to find something happens within the roof area of your house. If you guys call it the attic, that's fine. Okay? You're going to find a tile or a leak or some kind of damage in the ceiling is going to happen if you carry on like this. Then you'll believe me. But stop it now. Stop playing with the darkness. You are going to get burned, boy.
Got some more people hopping onto YouTube.
Hi, YouTubers. And I had to shout at you, Zenith, because you're not listening. And we've talked about this before. You know, last time was a porthole of fire. And, you know, and still. So please stop it. It will turn and bite you. It's a rabid dog. For a time, it can seem calm, but it will turn around on you and it will bite you. And basically, you'll end up losing. Okay, so I'm very serious about that, mate. Welcome, YouTubers. Sorry, just doing my speech there. Usually I'm quite nice. Aren't I? Shay, say yes.
No,
Did you say yes?
I'm on the fence about it. You got some more people joining on YouTube.
Welcome.
Looks a bit quiet tonight.
Well, maybe they're sharing me, Shay, to people that need help. Who knows? Because we had Twitch last night, and the stream has escalated to 3 on Twitch. We're trying to break records, ladies and gentlemen, so please share us.
You got quite a few likes on your
Thank you.
post.
Thank you for the likes. It's nice.
Always appreciated. And we have about 5 minutes left.
5 minutes left. Has it gone already? Hey? When? 3? 2? 5 minutes left, folks, to answer any more questions. Failing that, we'll be back at 8 p.m. tomorrow, live from Johannesburg. If indeed you want to make an appointment, you can. I'll do this full time. And we can always do it on the WhatsApp or the Skype or any way you want. If you need help, we make a plan to get the answers. If you want to have a look at the website, that would be nice. www, don't forget the dot, DestinyHourWithPaul.com. What else? Oh, there's donations if you want to donate. Oh, that kept you quiet, I know. You can throw your dollars and your jewelry and your oil share certificates. We'll take anything. Only joking. What else can I say, Shay?
I'm just waiting for some people's comments.
Just waiting for your comments before we say.
Em's always amping us up. She says, we got 3 new subscribers, Shay. Yay! Tomorrow we'll get 10 more.
Thank you, that's lovely. So, if you've got no questions, then share, like our good friend because there might be somebody that needs some advice or help or guidance or just a friendly ear. So we'll try and make their life a little bit easier. So if you do share or tag, however people do it, please do, because you might be saving somebody a headache or a heartache. Now, the subject has come up, ladies and gentlemen, because when the questions are quiet, it makes you feel like you've got to talk. And most guys don't do the talking. Oh, we don't like to talk. So, I've been writing poems. And to fill the airtime, or airspace, I've been reading these poems, which I've written. It's totally to fill time. Now, in the past little bit, the show's got kind of busier, so I hadn't had the need to share poetry. But now, so there's some people have been asking for poetry. So I might have to include that as a little segment when it goes quiet. So if you don't want to hear my poetry, then ask questions. But if you do, then you just got to keep quiet, because I feel tomorrow might be poetry night. Just saying.
You got some support saying, go for the poems, go for the poems. So.
You can't tell me what to do. I'll do it in my own time. Poetry doesn't just pop. Well, it does. It's rap. It's called rap. But for us white folk, it doesn't just pop up. We got to really work at it.
Are you implying that you were going to start
rapping?
Dropping some bars?
No. Just going to write a poem, for goodness sake, Shay. So you can't just say, oh, do a poem like that. It's got to be, it's got to blossom. Okay? Now I'm getting all feminine. No.
Getting already were.
Yeah, all feminine. So I'm going to threaten you with a poem tomorrow if you don't answer questions. Tonight is your last night of freedom, but tomorrow you're getting bombarded with a homemade poem.
Yeah, it's gone quiet, I think.
Everybody upset now.
I think people just like me feeling a bit wonky.
Yeah. Okay. It's a wonky week this week with the full moon. So give yourselves a break and stop thinking too much. Okay. This week is almost over. So there will be clear skies ahead for everybody. So Shay, should I say good night?
Yeah, you can say your good night. I just want to wrap up things. Yeah, the Twitch chat's been positive and
lovely. Thank you, Twitch, and everybody else that has joined in tonight. I hope the people that did call in get something out of it. It's very important. So I wish you a safe day wherever you are in the world, and I love the fact New Zealand and France and America came through tonight or today. Wish you love. I wish you good health. I wish you peace. And I want to say that the good Lord listens. Just remember that, folks. Always open, even though we're not always open. Good Lord is, and would gladly take your questions or wishes. So just remember that you're not alone, folks. And I wish you a super day wherever you are in the world. Love and peace.